Tauruses. Thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. I appreciate you guys. If you're new, please click the subscribe button. We are going to do a relationship spread for y'all for January 2019. Okay. So this is just kind of giving you some information on a committed relationship you're in. If you guys are in committed relationships, married, um, what is the overall advice for you? What's some information that you can have to better the relationship, or whether or not you should let this relationship go? Um, for others of you guys, if you're picking up, this could be energy where you pick up from the past, a past relationship that you need closure on, okay? So this will give you some information on a relationship from the past, okay? So let's get right into it, okay? I might be discontent with somebody's mouth. All right, so let's get into it. Oh wow, this is just sitting here. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna just basically leave that here. So this is your energy, Taurus. Okay, and then this is your partner's energy. Okay, and then this is the energy that binds you two together. What advice that spirit has for y'all. Now, if I start reading this energy and this sounds more like them than you, then that's their energy, and vice versa. If this sounds like more you than them, then this is your energy, okay? So I'm gonna flip them over. So, wow. So you guys might be stuck in your head about when you guys maybe come into relationships, period. Um, and generally, you guys might be going back and forth whether to be this romantic and strong partner. Maybe you guys feel like there's always an indecision to have this very beautiful type of love situation with the Strength card and the Knight of Cups here. Because with the Two of Swords, it's like ambivalent. Like, should I do this or should I do that? I think that you guys go back and forth to being like this amazing, beautiful, loving, romantic, high intelligent, um, joy, like using love than conflict. And maybe you guys are this type of energy, but you might be going back and forth in your head why I don't receive that in return. It seems like you want love and you want romance and you want a strong union. With the Strength card, I always look at it as a love card too, because that's somebody who is strong enough to fight their fights with love and not hate. It's not, that's the kind of love. With the Strength, it's kind of like, what's really strong? Hey, you could like win an argument, right? But you could win an argument with the power of persuasion, right? With the Knight of Cups here, with the power of love, with the power of communicating in a way that's harmonious. And maybe these are hard won battles to be this energy in relationships for you, Taurus. Um, Others of you, this is your partner's energy. But for the most part, with that Strength card there, again, there's someone who's choosing their battles with love and not hate. You know, with the with the Strength card there, it's just some sort of harmony. Somebody's very using their courage, but they're using their courage to love. You get what I mean? That courage to love and be cheerful in that capacity. Um, so yeah, like I feel like Tauruses, you guys really try to use the power of love to communicate and try to deactivate people. I think that you use this persuasion and high intelligence and brilliance to try to deactivate or try, if that's what you're looking for in a relationship. But there's some sort of ambivalence here. There's some sort of going back and forth whether to be this or not to someone. Now let's pull over your partners. Okay. Your partner is realizing something very profound. They might be realizing that they come into their relationships with a burden. They realize that sometimes relationships are burdensome, or they already have this burden mindset coming into relationships. And they feel like they always have to like work on goals or start new goals and new tasks within their relationships, but it becomes burdensome and they realize that. So that's just how your partner approaches life in general. They feel like they have to come into a relationship working, or a relationship of conquesting you or conquesting their partners, whatever that may be for them. They have to show their power, and they have to like come into relationships with knowing that, hey, this is what I can do. But then it becomes a burden, extreme burden to them, because they have shown maybe their partners what they can do, and they go in like working towards like maybe conquesting their partners, that then becomes a burden for them, and they're in full realization of it with the Seven of Cups here in a reverse. Wow. So what binds you guys is this beautiful Empress energy. And with the Empress here in the middle, the advice is basically saying you guys have to kind of start manifesting together. And what that means is, again, with that beautiful Empress energy, there's some sort of fertility. Maybe you found out that someone's pregnant. I don't know. Somebody seems like they could be possibly pregnant, and it like helps the relationship or creates this stronger bind, or you guys have a baby together, and it seems like mm, it seems like one partner is always in like this very joyful like state of mind, and this other partner, whether it's you or them, is like it feels like a total burden. um you might even feel ambivalent to your partners wanting to conquest you or wanting to help with your goals. You might go back and forth with it. That might be causing, some disharmony there. But I think one partner is very burdened, and then the other partner is like very like, we're still going to use love. I'm going to persuade them to be more happy, be more joyful. And with the Empress here, and like again, there's some sort of imagination. You guys might have to come together in terms of imagination or creating. There's some sort of love that can be rewarded to you guys. Um, it just seems like you guys have to come out this place. Okay, so let me see here. With the Ace of Swords, with the Ace. Okay, so then you get the Emperor here. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done to the relationship, I'm saying. There has to be work and creativity for you guys to really manifest what you guys want, because you have the 3 and 4 here. So there's some sort of progression that you guys need in the relationship. That's the advice I'm saying. Um, with for others of you guys might be actually progressing in a relationship, but maybe sometimes with you guys can actually even be married to this person or have a baby with them with the Empress there. But again, there's some sort of leadership, or someone maybe have to use their temporal power to be a little bit more temporal. So meaning that someone might have to kind of calm down their temper for you guys to like get into this beautiful love reward energy. I feel like one person is like really tired and burdened. Another person is kind of like joy, and they still want to have fun. They want to have, love rewards. They want to create love energy, synergizing with their partner, and the other person feels like it's a big burden. Um, so with that Ace of Pentacles here, somebody just like is evil, and someone has to really. I think this has a lot to do with someone's temper. It seems like either that, and then you guys have to like really come together and like bring some what is the word I'm looking for? Physical manifestations with this Empress here. You guys want to maybe manifest, maybe a baby, manifest a job, manifesting a business together. But again, maybe you guys got to watch out how you go about doing it. Maybe not taking the unethical route, maybe not depending on another person to do all the work and not you, or whatever this burden that it can be. Because it seems like one person is extremely burdened and tired, and they're fully aware of it. They're fully aware of it. Because with that Seven of Cups there, it seems like it really it's like they're using their self-determination and will. They're starting to make decisions for themselves. And a decision might be something very creative. That decision, maybe you guys find some kind of peace and harmony, and you use this power of love with the Strength card there, that you guys can have love rewards. Financially, if someone's like being really corrupted or being like really malicious and spiteful and everything like that, yes, Taurus, use more romantic, persuade this person that this isn't okay behavior, okay? Because maybe they're creating their own burdens with this kind of behavior. Ace of Pentacles here in reverse is people who basically choose money for the wrong intentions. Or this is the type of energy where, say, someone is stealing from another person, or they're depending on someone else for money gains. Or, you know what I mean? Just like that kind of energy. And I feel like your partner or you is feeling burdened by this, and the other person is kind of like persuading them, hey man, use your high intelligence. You don't have to depend on me to provide your life. You don't have to um, let's say, you don't have to go about this business unethically. We don't have to go about it that way. Let's try to do it the honest way. Let's try to gain prosperity in a way where we can like look back on it and be very proud of it. And I feel like you're persuading your partner to be this way, or being very more loving and kind and romantic. But I feel like you're ambivalent, or they're very ambivalent. It's really hard for them to choose to kind of tone their behavior down with the Emperor here. Maybe like someone has to like kind of be a little bit more temporal, like not being super emotionally immature. I think that one of you guys could be very emotionally immature, or both of you guys are very emotionally immature. That creates this like corrupt behavior that can really get in the way of like some really great love rewards and manifestations and fertility and marriage to be very, happy. So I think your partner might be trying to control you. I think they might even realize it, because it's a heavy burden for them. They're taking on the burdens of, because they're trying to conquest you. I wouldn't even say take on goals. I would say it looks like they want to use you as a conquest. And that might be the reason why the relationship is always at a standstill, because the reason why they're conquesting you, Taurus, is because you're the money maker. You're the person that brings the home the bread. Or this is an energy where if you're a woman or a man or whatever, somebody is maybe even abusing their powers and trying to conquest you into like maybe marriage so that they're secure in life because they have their own burdens that they realize in their own life, and they see you as this very loving, joy, romantic, but very smart energy. Might even be well off, and you might even be ambivalent to certain relationships. You might, for you, Taurus, you might even go in relationships like, should I go in this or not? Because I know how fly I am, basically. I don't know if I can really, you know what I mean? It seems like you guys know who you are, or they know who they are, whichever they are, and they are very protective of who they let in. But I feel like you're married to this person or have a baby with them, and somebody's very corrupted, very evil, and I think you might be even ambivalent to it. Like you might even be ambivalent to the fact that um, this person wants dominion over you to conquest you. It's weird. So some additional energy here is just like what happened is that this tower here, I see like somebody just suddenly leaving because they feel like it is all material and it's not like a spiritually um inclined relationship. It might just be just material based, physical based. It's not nothing like you can connect with them spiritually or on an emotional level. And it seems like you might not even can't come out of the relationship because you might have you're bound to them. But with the magician card here, it seems like again again, mm, again, there's a lot of success and harmony and joy and happiness um, if you start new and you really do turn your world upside down towards you might, I don't know, I mean, you might have to leave a marriage behind so that you could find what truly your heart really do desire because you want something more spiritually connected, and you seem like you might can't get out this marriage because you guys maybe have a babies, or you might live together. If you guys aren't married, you're like bound to each other in some kind of way, and it's like I can't get out these difficult times. And with this, it just seems like you guys really want this new beginning that's harmonious and loving, whether it's with them or whether it's with someone new. It seems like you're using your intuition, you're definitely using some sort of intuitive mind here and knowing like I just want happiness, harmony, and love. And I feel like I'm not getting it at all. And you want a new beginning. Um yeah, so I don't know. I think that you guys want a new beginning with your partner or you want a new beginning, period. But it seems like with that tower energy at the bottom of the deck, it seems like um just new period can bring in a lot of great new beginnings for you guys. If this is a relationship that's stuck, then you guys might have to put your tempers and own personal agendas aside and really find a real intention as to why you guys are together so that you might can use that information to possibly break up or make it stronger relationship. But maybe somebody needs to go to work with 3 and 4 energy here. What somebody may have, yeah, somebody might even have to start holding their own. You know what I mean? So, guys, I hope that was a really great message for you guys. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about it. This is just a general love reading. This isn't applied, you know, to everybody. If you want a personal reading, please contact me. I have my information below. All right. So take care and have a great week.